Mike and Mark here from the Deering team, and we've already talked a little bit about the home buying process on some of our other videos, but here's another chapter and some other things that we're going to talk about.
All right, so we've put in that offer, we've got it accepted, we went through inspections. Next step is now we're looking at after the inspections are done, there's a couple little things with whether it's at that point if it's a cash deal or if it's a conventional mortgage or FHA or depending on the loan. There's those different
after the inspection is the appraisal. That's another one of the inspections is a big hurdle. I'd say hurdle number one. Appraisal is that second big hurdle. That is what an appraisal is. Just to clarify, some people misunderstand. Your lender for the bank or the mortgage company you're working with, before they'll give you that $250,000, maybe you're putting a little bit, 20% down yourself, but the remaining difference, they're going to go out and make sure that home is worth $250,000, so that the bank, a third party, not us telling them it's worth it, they want a third party to look at it and say, yes, that home's worth $250,000 for default reasons. If you were to move in, lose your job, hopefully it doesn't happen, whatever happens, and you default on a loan, you never make a payment, even if it's 2 years down the road, an appraiser is just basically backing the bank a little bit, saying, yes, go ahead and loan money to this value on this house. It's a safe investment for you, bank. And so they're not there to hurt our feelings, shoot us down. Right. They're not there to ruin our day. Knock on wood, we probably only have maybe one a year, if that, come back where the appraisal comes up short. And that if that happens, depending on the situation, sometimes we can go to the seller and say, hey, it came in at $245,000, not $250,000, and sometimes that's just a nice $5,000 perk on your part. Other times, if it was 10 offers competing, we may have talked about that appraisal gap. That's in another video, where we took all the negotiating out of it and said that we were willing. We know it's only priced at $220,000. We're putting you an offer at $250,000, and if it only appraises at $145,000, we'll still pay $250,000 with $5,000 out of pocket. So that's a strategic thing, and hard to cover all the bases, but yes, step two, hurdle two, appraisal. Not a scary thing. It's actually probably more scary for the seller than it is for the buyer, because the seller is wondering how their home's going to appraise. Right. Another key myth fact is, don't expect that appraiser to go out there and then you to find out that you bought a house for $250,000 and they appraised it at $251,000, and don't get disappointed with that. Some people say, it only appraised $1,000 over what I bought it for, but the appraisers aren't going to inflate their appraisal. They know the purchase price. They know the purchase price when they go out, so they're not gonna throw $275,000 on it just because they're having a good day, don't get caught up too much on that appraisal value either. You just want it to pass.
All right, well, thank you, Mark, for the time. We went through quite a process here of the home buying process. It does seem like a lot, but that's what we're here for, is to give you those little bit-sized pieces, like you said, and hopefully this is helpful to you all.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. And like I say, don't be overwhelmed. This is a sliver of the process, but we wanted to give you a taste for it. But we've got it all set up for you, and we're eager to help and looking forward to it.